Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So I think we should start off on time and the others can join us. So first, thanks to all of you who have made it possible, made our session possible and giving us the time to um, interact with you all. So first, let me introduce Lata, today's speaker. So she is a visionary founder director of Mervelia EQ Academy. She has over 18 years of expertise in the IT industry, and she is not just a leader, but the emotional intelligence trainer. That's the topic that we have picked up for today's session. She's a certified life coach, an assessor, educator, and an NLP practitioner. Now, in the academy, she not just heads a team of kids and parents life coaches that she has personally trained and certified, but she does much more. She is a creator. She is very, very passionate about crafting the coaching tools that she uses and the material for children coaches, educators, trainers, leaders, and individuals. Her coaching journey has is deeply rooted in her extensive industry experience that she comes with. She loves sharing the knowledge that she has picked up over the years that she has been working, and conducts engaging training sessions, which all of us will experience today while we go through the session. And her workshops are for educators, corporate leaders, executives, and individuals alike. Her coaching philosophy is very simple but extremely powerful, which says helping people achieve their goals and witnessing positive transformations. I think all of us look forward to something like this. And what sets her apart is her hands on experience, her coaching practice, the training that she has. She thrives on her personal connections and the network that she has. And the most rewarding part is seeing her certified coaches carry forward this transformation spirit. That's what she looks forward to. Welcome, Lata.
Thank you so much for a wonderful introduction. And I'm, blessed to be here today. And I'll request all of you, if we can switch on the camera so we make it more interactive session. ये जितना ज़्यादा interactive होगा, you will have more takeaways from the session today. So, yes, I have some knowledge of AI, but I will learn today from your, expertise and experience. So emotional intelligence is a skill that we actually share with each other and learn from each other. So in this session, we are going to do the same. So I believe we all are from, some kind of businesses we are doing, or coaches or trainers. So to start the session, I would request all of you to at least write your name and what do you do, in the chat box. So I have a fair idea and I can relate this session to all of you today with my examples and all. So, okay, in the chat, you can write your name and what exactly you do. You are running a startup, you are an entrepreneur, coach, whatsoever you are. So, my examples will help you relate to the topic. And also, if you can add one emotion word that you are feeling right now, or since morning, the feeling that you have, because we are talking around emotions. So that's important part of the session, that we keep checking on our own emotions. Okay. So even if you are doing your own business or you are doing a job, I'll try my best to give you examples where you can relate to how emotional intelligence can help us being resilient ourselves, and also, building resilient businesses, or you can say, the career that we look forward to. So let me just quickly share my screen. So the topic today we have picked is building resilient startup, the EQ advantage, how we all can build, So let's take it as a careers, let's take it as an individual as well, that how we can build, be resilient ourselves and build, amazing startups ahead. So the agenda in, next 1 hour, I would like to cover what is emotional intelligence, just so you have a fair idea of what emotional intelligence is all about. Then how you can develop emotional intelligence, it's like, somebody says that yoga and you do yoga. There's a fair difference in that, right? The people who do yoga know the difference, like they feel the difference in their, day-to-day life. But if we only know the theory part, that will take us nowhere. It is just that, theoretically we know that yoga is good. It helps us, live a healthy, happy life. Similarly, EI is a skill that we need to practice every day. So I'll tell you some practical tools that will help you start practicing AI from day to day. Okay. Then we will touch base on what is resilience and how we can build resilience, in these difficult times and uncertainties. And also, I'll give you some action items or homework that you can do at home, the takeaways that you will have from this session. Okay, so how many of you are aware of emotional intelligence? Like, have you attended any session before, or you have fair idea? You can unmute and let me know. Yes, no, you can write on chat. I'm looking at the chat as well. You have attended any session before, or this is your first session? You can unmute also and tell me.
Actually, it is our first session.
Okay, thank you, Gauri. Who else would like to? Okay, you have attended. That's great. So you have fair idea. So what comes to your mind when somebody says emotional intelligence?
It is the another type of intelligence which is directly deals with the how we connect with the people as well as the living things, and how we can perceive their emotions as they perceive, and we will have I mean how they react in any different situations, and how we relate with that person, that instead of them, if we are there, then how we are reacting. That is the thing I think emotional intelligence gives us.
Yeah. So, in a simple word, if I want to explain what is emotional intelligence, it is being smarter with your feelings. Like when you know what you are feeling, what is your emotion? So, if I asked you right now, what are you feeling? Can you write it in one word in the chat? What are you feeling right now? One emotion word. Write it. Pressure also, okay? All right. So, acknowledging your own emotions, is the first step towards being emotionally intelligent. So, we all are emotionally intelligent. We are born emotionally intelligent. So, when we are born, we cry, right? We come with an emotion of crying. That tells that we are alive. If a baby is not crying, it's dangerous, right? The doctor will hit in the back and try everything to make the baby cry to make him alive. So when such situations, the pressure, the stress come on us, it means we are alive, we are living, we are doing something. So that is making us that feel stress. So these emotions are our guide actually. They are the data that tells us what to do and what not to do also. So if I know I am very angry, on somebody, so what is that emotion telling me? Two things. One, I can react in that emotion. I can shout on the person back. I can hit the person. I can take revenge. The other thing the emotion is telling me to, take a back, take a pause, analyze the situation and see what best you can do. What is making you angry is the question behind our anger. It's not I am angry, and you made me angry and now you need to suffer because I am suffering. So anger, is a most common emotion in the world, I would say. And we often react based on our anger. We don't even think for a second, we react and later realize whether it was right or wrong. So, see, anger is an emotion. There are 8 basic emotions that we feel every day. Like in every moment, we have those emotions. So, when we come back to the definition of emotional intelligence, that's why we say it is being smarter with your own feelings. You know what you are feeling and what you can do with that feeling. So, it is a combination, a balance of heart and mind. So either you can react in your emotion or you can respond. The choice is yours. You can be angry forever with someone, or you can take a pause and think that, whether this relationship, whether this, situation is forever, or can I change this situation by thinking or changing my thoughts about this, or choosing the emotions that I have. That's why I say that, EI is a very, very powerful tool when you are doing your business, in your career, in your personal relationships, in any form of life, in day to day, life. We need EI all the time. So 24/7, we feel emotions. So these are, some, you can say, 5 components of emotional intelligence that make you emotionally intelligent. So if you balance all of these, that are written on your screen, you will be an emotionally intelligent person. The first one is self-awareness. So now I'll ask you, scale yourself from 1 to 5. Are you self-aware? Are you easily, a person who can recognize your emotion at any time? If yes, you can write 5. If no, maybe you can write from 1 to 4. Where do you see yourself in finding, self-awareness? How aware you are about your emotions? You can write on chat from 1 to 5. 5 is really good. Like if you can acknowledge your emotions, then you are really aware about yourself. And person who is aware of their own, awareness like emotions can decide better, can, have amazing relationship with people around them, can take better decisions and have amazing careers and success in their life because they are self-aware. They know what they need and what their emotions are telling them. Okay. Second is self-regulation. So once you are self-aware, you can regulate your emotion. Like I said, if I know I'm angry or I'm irritated, I can acknowledge that and then decide what to do with that irritation. Let's say something is making me irritating, when you talk to people, you may find that some people are so nice, you want to talk to them throughout, every day you want to connect with them and talk to them. But there are few people, you avoid them, you just don't want to talk to them. The moment you talk to them, you feel irritation, you feel like something is not right, either in me or this person, right? So these are emotions telling you not to talk to that person. Be, very, very vigilant of what's happening around you, what is happening inside you. So you can regulate yourself by these emotions that are telling you clearly that this person makes you annoyed or irritated. You can simply ignore the situation. You can simply acknowledge the situation and think whether you really want to have those chats or not. And then, when you practice emotional intelligence, it actually sometimes makes you very, very blunt. You will tell the upfrontly that, when I talk to you, I feel irritated. I don't like these things, that you do. You become so clear that people may again find you that you are too, some blunt, or, you don't think before saying. But yes, people who practice EI are really very fair. They don't keep anything inside. And also they don't hurt others. They will always be the first one to say sorry if they have done any mistake. They will be the first one, who take a U-turn after doing the mistake. They realize very quickly that, oh, it was my mistake. They don't feel, that if I say sorry to others, I'll be, a smaller person. They easily say sorry and then they make things, happen for them. So self-regulation happens when you practice self-awareness and you are aware of your own emotions. So you have written 5 for this as well, self-regulation, which is really good. Means you are practicing EI every day. You are already practicing emotional intelligence. But if you are not able to self-regulate, and you still need that to improve, you may choose, numbers from 2, 3, 4. This is purely for you. You don't have to compete with anyone. Just what you feel about yourself when it comes to self-regulation. The third one is empathy. Empathy is feeling others' emotions as well as understanding your own emotions as well. So there's a fair difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is something when you understand that other person is, in trouble, and you can only say a few good words for them, but you can't do anything. Like you will move on with your own, task and your day. While if you think about empathy, it is something that you feel inside. You feel the pain of the other person. You know which condition, which situation they are in. You may jump in to help them also. So that is empathy. Okay, to build empathy, you need to practice it. You need to understand others' emotions. You need to put yourself in other people's situation where you will be able to understand that, okay, this person is going through this problem and I can be of some help. Or maybe if you are not of any help to them, then also you will try your best to connect to the people who can help them. So that's empathy, like being completely in the situation and helping the other person, trying your best. And if not doing anything, just being there around them, that I am here for you. You can tell me what. So, okay, now, on a scale of 1 to 5, where do you see yourself, how empathetic you are to others? Are you always available, or you try to be available, or you are in a practice mode? So you can write a number from 1 to 5. 1 means, no, I don't know what is empathy. I don't practice. I don't, I can't relate to people's emotions or their problems. Okay, 4.5 is, I'm getting some really good numbers here. Okay. So it's okay, even if you say I am 2, I am 3, which is okay, it is something, the skill that can be developed. It is something that, you can work upon and develop over time. I'll tell you how to develop that also. Then, comes social skills. Once you are self-aware, you have self-regulation, you are empathetic, you will have social skills where you can connect with your community, your neighbors, the social causes, and you will have amazing social skills to network with people. Okay, so that helps you again grow in your life. It is a fourth skill component of emotional intelligence, to be socially skilled, where you can understand people, you can be present for them and help them in every way possible, right? So where do you see yourself in social skills? 1 to 5, any number. You can write in chat. Do not worry if you are only writing, thinking that, oh, I don't fall in 5, that's okay. Yeah, I would love to see, people who are in 2, 3 also, because that gives us an opportunity to learn and, grow. And then you can say that, yes, after this session, after a few months, I could change myself and now I see myself here. Okay. Then motivation, this is a very, very important aspect of our lives. We need to be motivated to live our life happily, get up every day and do the tasks that we want to do. So motivation is something that keeps us going. It also it also says that we should have goals in life that we want to achieve every day, small goals, bigger goals, some purposes in life that keeps us motivated from within. So if you have to think about your own self, how motivated are you from 1 to 5? Okay, 4, 5 is a really good number, wherein you really are doing something amazing. That I'm highly motivated. I know where I am, right? So it's good to be there. But if other people, if you think that you are not yet there, this is your opportunity to practice emotional intelligence and reach there. So remember these 5 elements of EI, that if you work on and if you keep a balance of these 5 things, you will be an emotionally intelligent person, and you will decide better, you will take better decisions, you will have better relationship with others, and you will definitely grow in your career. So how do we can develop, or how we can practice EQ is a question that many people ask. That, okay, now we know that emotional intelligence is being smarter with feelings, understanding our own emotions, understanding the emotions of other people. So but what are the different ways that we can help us develop emotional intelligence? So here is a chart. You all can see, there are some emotions written. So we all are, entrepreneurs, we have careers, we work with other people. So thinking of a current situation in your business or in your career, okay, these These are the words that are emotional words: angry, worried, sad. You just have to think that, when is the time when you feel these emotions in your business, or because we are talking about startups, in your business, when you have these emotions like anger is very common emotions. We all feel it, several times in a day sometimes. And some people are always angry. You would have, meet some people, they say, oh, they are always angry. Some people are always angry because they might be very stressed also. So anger is an emotion that we all feel. So thinking about your current business and situation, what makes you angry? So I would like someone to, unmute and share that this is the time that makes me angry, or I feel anger when this happens.
Ma'am, I can tell you.
Yeah.
When the client approaches and we will understand everything and we will suggest them the best strategy for them. But they are not that much of adaptive, or they don't have that much of vision.
Mhm.
Then in that case, we will fail to convince them.
Okay.
So at that time, little not angry, but I feel like how we can convert matlab, his mindset.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
So yes, you say that if you feel angry when the conversion doesn't happen, yeah, or you are not able to convince the client properly, okay, or they
But
are not
it is not,
convinced.
I think it is not anger, but it is like a feeling bad about why they are not understanding.
Okay, and what do you do at that time? आप क्या करते हो ऐसी situation में?
At that time, we will take the time and we will give the time to that client. And
Mhm.
after some day, he will reply and he himself comes again.
Okay.
And then after some time it will done. After some days or after some months, he will understand that that is the thing. It is right. Yeah.
ओके सो गौरी, यहाँ पर एक चीज देखने लायक की वाली बात है, दैट व्हेन वी टॉक टू समवन, आवर इमोशंस आर ऑलरेडी देयर टेलिंग अस वेदर दिस डील विल हैपन और नॉट. हमें इमोशन पहले ही बता देते हैं कि ये होने वाला है या नहीं होने वाला है, बिकॉज ऑफ द कन्वर्जेशन, द वे इट इज गोइंग ऑन, राइट. यू माइट ऑल्सो गेट एन आइडिया दैट ये अभी होगा या ये कुछ समय के बाद होगा, या ये टाइम लेने वाला है क्लाइंट. He is not going to immediately tell me yes or no, but this client is going to take time, and maybe he come back, maybe he will not come back, right? But in that situation, Gauri will be fine.
Yeah. Yes.
I will be fine. It's okay. I did my job. I did my best. I conveyed what I can offer, what my services and everything. If the client really likes it, they will definitely come back. Maybe, we need to give client, again, the empathy parts comes in here, giving them time to analyze other services as well. Go to other vendors, talk to other service providers, and then if you think that, we can do justice to your requirement, come back. And this happens with all of us, all entrepreneurs, we go through this. We have to deal with this, that not every assignment we are going to get, not every, client is coming to us and saying that, yes, we want to work with you. They might take their time. And believe me, some clients come back to you after years.
Yes.
Some people come to me after 5-6 years and I have forgotten them. They will come back and tell me that, we had spoken in 2018, and today, I remember that you had told me something and now I am ready. So, okay, when they are ready, let's welcome them. Okay, that's for that we are doing business, right? So, yes, keeping our doors open for them, and again, being emotionally intelligent at that time, that yes, my emotions are telling me what is going to happen, but remembering that we did our best.
Yeah.
To
Yes.
way forward. Yeah. So, okay, thank you for sharing that. Worried, we as an entrepreneurs, we are worried most of the time. So, what situations make you worrisome? Anyone? You can write on chat as well. My chat is open. So, anything that makes you worried. Deepali, you want to say something? You can write on chat as well. So no one is worried here, right?
No, ma'am.
Uncertain future, yes, this is something that really make all of us worry. We don't know what's going to happen next, and being in a business, we really don't know. Something has happening now, and as a leader, as a business owner, you're always worried about the next thing that will come up, or the pipeline that has to be there. So we are worried that what will happen next, and that is one reason we don't celebrate often. That what we will do is we will complete our task and we will quickly move to the next task then. And in this, we forget that the people who are working with us need celebration, need to acknowledge that yes, we achieved this goal, we completed the project, and now let's think about the next project that's coming up or that may come up. But yes, as a business owner, I understand that most of the time we are worried, and that is again telling us that the uncertain times that are there, we really don't know what will happen. So I'll again tell you how to be resilient in these uncertain times, and how to worry less and enjoy more in this journey of being an entrepreneur. Okay, the other emotion is proud. When do you feel proud? Which situation makes you feel proud?
A very good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
So this is Jahangir Hamid here. I'm from Jammu and Kashmir, and it's very an honor for me that I'm right now from Kashmir area. I checked all the participants here, and I found that there is nobody from Jammu and Kashmir, and it's an honor for me that I'm the part of this event.
You're most welcome.
So, ma'am, you here actually mentioned the word proud.
Yeah.
When you try to actually give some new solution to the society, at
Mhm.
that time when the people appreciate you, I guess that is the one of the best proud moment for a person who actually contributed for the society.
Okay, definitely, yes. Thank you for sharing that, Jahangir. Yes,
Thank you.
what happens that we feel proud when we achieve something. Like
Yes, ma'am.
when we get an assignment, when we get a client, that is a proud moment that yes, that's what we always, look forward to, and we have achieved it. So feeling proud is a very good emotion, and it again, tells us that we are doing the right thing in the right way, and we need to do it more often. Okay, so that we feel more proud about what we are doing and how we are serving the society also. And doing a business, there has to be a purpose, that what we are giving back to society, to the community, that has to be there. If this part is missing now, then the business won't survive for a very longer time, and we as an owners will also get bored of it, because the purpose is missing, the aim and the vision is missing. Okay, so yes, feel proud more often in your businesses. Sadness is again a part of our day-to-day life. When do you feel sad? What makes you feel sad in your business or entrepreneurship journey? Any situation that when you feel sad?
If we can talk about the sadness, if somebody is actually trying to start his a small venture,
Mhm.
and there are more people who are actually affiliated with the companies, private sectors, and a government organization, or from the Department of Science and Technology. They
Okay.
actually saw that person's small venture, but they did not support him or her
Yeah.
to actually make that small venture into the big, I can say a big level, to make that person into the big stage. So at that time एक इंसान में वो disappointment हो जाती है कि why he is not able to ना progress in his work or in her work. तो वो सैडनेस बन जाती है एक बीइंग एन इनोवेटर, एक इनोवेटर के लिए, एक स्टार्टअप जो करता है उसके लिए। माय
Right.
मोटिव मेरा आज का मोटिव यही है कि इस मीटिंग में ज्वाइन करने का कि टू एक्चुअली गेन सम इनसाइट्स फ्रॉम यू, फ्रॉम रेस्पेक्टेड पीपल हियर, एंड टू ट्राई टू कनेक्ट माय Jammu and Kashmir with you guys as well, because I'm also a part of some university and working as a patent consultant, but not by profession. I'm a patent consultant, but I have actually not trying to inculcate here IPR services, intellectual property rights. People are not more aware about that thing. Yeah, there are some small ventures that people are right now thinking about, but I really want to help them and help myself as well, because I'm also an innovator. So that is actually I'm मतलब वो मेरा मकसद है इस मीटिंग में ज्वाइन होने का, लर्न करने का, ताकि मैं आप सबसे कॉन्टेक्ट्स ले लूं और आपके साथ आगे बढ़ूं काम में।
Bilkul, Jagir, you are on the right place at the right time, and our motto is the same. So team strategize, definitely works in this area to help startups, and also gives a lot of help and motivation and mentorship to get in the right direction. तो आप बिल्कुल सही जगह पर है. तो yes, thank you for sharing. Yes, sadness we all feel. कई बार होता है ना कि क्लाइंट आते आते हाथ से निकल गया, या कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी जो अभी लग रही थी हमारी है, नेक्स्ट मोमेंट में इट्स नॉट इवन देयर, एंड काफी अपॉर्चुनिटीज आती रहती हैं बट वो फिर कहाँ गायब हो जाती हैं. दैट रियली मेक्स मी फील सैड एज वेल एट टाइम्स कि अगर वो काम कर जाती तो things would have been totally different for people. And
मैम
many
अगर हम कश्मीर की बात करें ना, कश्मीर, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, अगर हम कश्मीर की बात करें, अभी अपनी क्लाइंट्स की बात करिए, लाइक जो लोग होते हैं, लाइक क्लाइंट जब हाथ से चले जाते हैं तो सैडनेस हो जाती है. मुझे लगता है कि जो यहाँ के बच्चे हैं या जो यहाँ के लोग हैं जो काम करना चाहते हैं, तो उनमें क्या चीज बड़ी है कि उनमें गाइडेंस नहीं है. मतलब दे डोंट नो इफ देयर इज सम प्रोडक्ट लाइक ए मोबाइल फोन उन्हें बनाया, दे डोंट नो हाउ टू कमर्शलाइज इट. They don't know how to go for technology transfer. They are less aware about. They don't know how to start their startup.
ये बहुत बड़ा गैप है जहांगीर. दिस इज नॉट जस्ट इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर बट अदर स्टेट्स एज वेल. सो जस्ट क्विकली शेयरिंग एन इंसिडेंट. लास्ट मंथ हमें उत्तराखंड में बुलाया तो उन्होंने पूछा आप बताइए हमें क्या क्या आप लोग को प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं कि आर यू गेटिंग एनी हर्डल्स व्हाइल अप्लाइंग फॉर दिस एंड दैट. तो मैंने उनसे कहा मुझे तो ये भी नहीं पता है कि ऐसी कोई स्कीम्स है. तो पहले तो वो स्कीम्स के बारे में बताइए तब मैं बताऊंगी कि हर्डल क्या आ रहा है. जब हमें पता ही नहीं कि ऐसी स्कीम्स गवर्नमेंट की एग्जिस्ट करती हैं जहां स्टार्टअप अप्लाई कर सकती हैं तो हर्डल्स तो बाद में आएंगे. एंड दे हैड आस्क्ड अस टू टेल अस अबाउट द हर्डल्स. मैं कहा पहले तो स्कीम्स लोगों तक पहुंचाइए सही तरीके से और जब आप हमें बुलाते हैं ऐसे इवेंट्स में वहां पर सही जानकारी दीजिए कि किन से कनेक्ट करना चाहिए, कौन लोग हैं जो हेल्प कर सकते हैं, हु आर द राइट पीपल वी नीड टू कनेक्ट टू. And that's when we will get to know about the schemes of that government of India is giving in all the states. And every state have their own, different schemes for startups. And that is amazing. But मुझे लगता नहीं कि वो कहाँ जा रहे हैं. Like I see, some grants are there. Like आपको marketing grant मिलता है, आपको फाउंडर ग्रांट मिलता है, लेकिन
मिनिमम वायबल प्रोडक्ट ग्रांट
है कैसे मिलता है. आप अप्रूवल भी आने के बाद साल भर तक यू आर फॉलोइंग अप विद गवर्नमेंट बॉडीज बट उनके पास कोई आंसर नहीं होता. दैट अगेन मेक्स मी रियली सैड कि यार ये क्या है. तो ये आपने हमें 1 साल के लिए फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट देने की बात की है कि 10 साल के लिए दी है, वो क्लियर नहीं होता. राइट. तो यस. एंड अगेन एक्साइटमेंट इज अनदर emotion that in your entrepreneur journey you will feel often that once some project completes, when you get a client, when something happens really nice and you feel those excitement inside ki wow something is good happening, right? Lekin again as an entrepreneur I would again say that these are very short lived. Like हम excited तो होते हैं but अगले ही पल वो वरी जो है ना वो आ जाती कि what next, इसके बाद क्या होगा. तो वो हमें excitement रहने नहीं देता ज्यादा समय तक. But still when you are excited, make sure you celebrate it, you share it with your team members, your family members, and make everybody part of your achievements. Okay. Surprise again is a emotion that you will often see in your journey as an entrepreneur, and you have to acknowledge those. ये जो emotions की मैं बात कर रही हूँ, you need to acknowledge these emotions so you are emotionally intelligent and you are aware of these emotions. What is coming next to you, what is happening in your life, at least you will be able to acknowledge these. Scared. So what makes you scared? किस बात से डर लगता है सबसे ज्यादा in your startups? One word or something that you can share.
That survival is the important thing.
Yeah, we will come to that as well. Yes, sometimes these uncertain times that really make us feel कि ये यार चल भी पाएगा कि नहीं, whether client really needs it or no, not. Yes, failures, that whether we will succeed in this or not. But again, Deepali, failure is an amazing thing to happen in businesses because जो चीजें हम failure से सीखते हैं वो हम किसी और चीज से नहीं सीख सकते. Our failures tell us what not to do. क्या नहीं करना है ये हमें सिर्फ हमारे फेलियर्स बताते हैं. And we will learn it over time. No business in this world has, gained success in one day. It has taken years. Every business, कोई भी business आप उठा के देख लीजिए और मेरी यकीन मानिए इस बात का कि कोई business अगर बहुत जल्दी बढ़ा है ना उतनी ही जल्दी नीचे गया है, गायब हो गया है. So just do your research and check. When you want to go long, in your business, जब आप कई सालों तक अपने business को चलाना चाहते हैं, it will take time to grow. And then you will see more failures also because then you will learn. वो roots में आप बहुत ज़्यादा strong होते जाएंगे. Then you will see, it is shooting up and then stabilizing होगा, आपका business चलने लगेगा. Happy again, is a emotion that we feel more often. Many times, small wins, small talks networking, meeting with like-minded people that can make you happy. You can write your own, thought that what makes you happy in your business or your life. क्या करके अच्छा लगता है आपको?
Actually, when we really help the clients which are from the poor background and they cannot pay that much of amount, but still we are helping them. And also, if someone approaches them for the same services, but the clients still sticks to us, and the client is telling us that he is approached, but I want to stick to you only because of this and these things, then it's feel really proud as well as happy. And it will give the satisfaction that ki ha ye aage jayega.
Definitely, yeah. So yes, this really happens, when we are authentic, in our businesses, when we really want to do things because we have a purpose behind our businesses, we will go a long way, and that will keep us happy also. Being happy is the must. Last में मैंने इसलिए बोला because happiness, is something that will keep us alive in our businesses. तो make sure you practice all these emotions. बहुत ही simple है EI को practice करना by just acknowledging your emotions. Every day, if you acknowledge these emotions, whenever it is happening, you will tame your emotions. You will know how to deal with these emotions. Okay? जैसे मैंने कहा एंगर ऐसा इमोशन है कि अगर आपको पता है कि एंगर में आप कुछ भी गलत बोल सकते हैं जो आप नहीं बोलना चाहते हैं, then you can take a pause, you can stop, you can analyze the situation. Worry again, keeps you busy but gives you no solution at all. मैं बहुत चिंतित हूँ, मैं बहुत सोच रही हूँ, will take me nowhere. But if I take action on those, the thoughts that I am thinking will definitely take me somewhere. Lekin if I keep, lying on a bed and worrying about what will happen, nothing is happening, no one is approaching, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, उन्होंने भी कोई जवाब नहीं दिया, यहाँ भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, कोई मुझे कुछ help नहीं कर रहा, it will not take us anywhere. So worry keeps you busy, but doesn't give any solution. It doesn't take you anywhere. Okay. So these are only few emotions on a screen. There are more than 3,000 emotions that you can practice and see that they can help you in every situation in your life. So Plutchik wheel of chart is one such emotional wheel जो रॉबर्ट प्लूचिक ने डिजाइन किया था. आप उसको रेफर करोगे तो यू विल डेफिनेटली हैव मोर नॉलेज अबाउट इमोशंस. सो प्लूचिक व्हील ऑफ इमोशंस आपको मैं लिख दे रही हूँ चैट में, is the most I would say accepted wheel of emotion.
Okay.
आप इसे गूगल करेंगे तो you will get you will get about it a lot of information, and it has lots of emotions. Like एक emotion के अंदर कई सारे emotions होते हैं. जैसे you don't feel anger at once. Anger starts with a little irritation and annoyance. आप पहले annoyed होते हैं, फिर irritated होते हैं, फिर वो एंगर में बदलता है, और जब एंगर कंटिन्यू करता है ना वो रेज में बदल जाता है. व्हेन यू स्टार्ट रेजिंग हैंड्स, व्हेन यू स्टार्ट हिटिंग अदर पीपल. So every emotion starts with a very low intensity, but if we continue to feel that emotion that way, it changes intensity और वो फिर uncontrollable हो जाता है. So rage की जो situation होती है जहाँ लोग एक दूसरे को मारते हैं, हिट करते हैं, वो out of control है. They are not even thinking what they are doing. वो out of control emotions होते हैं. So we need to actually acknowledge emotion when they are just starting off. So Plutchik wheel of emotion can help you be more aware of your emotions, and you can read about it. Okay?
Ma'am, I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So, is the unacceptance of the situation leads to anger?
Unacceptance of emotion will lead to annoyance, irritation, anger, worry, everything. Something is happening. Like, let's say rain, बारिश हो रही है. Okay? Some person can be really annoyed with heavy rain. अरे मुझे ऑफिस जाना था, अरे अभी निकलना था, अरे अब मेरे कपड़े खराब हो जाएंगे, I cannot go out. See, the annoyance, everything is coming against the rain. पर क्या बारिश रुक सकती है? That's a natural thing that's happening outside. We just need to acknowledge कि okay, now it's raining. Let's just acknowledge it's raining. And if with that the emotion is coming of irritation, and I'm irritated because I wanted to go to office, I had these things, now you are thinking. अब जब आप इस situation में है कि बारिश हो रही है और आपको बाहर जाना था, you need to think what can you do. कैसे जाऊं अब मैं बाहर? Maybe you had to meet your client, you had a client visit. तो बारिश अगर यहाँ हो रही है तो वहां भी हो रही होगी. अगर नहीं हो रही है तो still, if you call the person and tell that I'm stuck in rain, do you think that person will be more accepting of your situation? rather than you not telling कि यहाँ बारिश हो रही है और वहाँ वेट कर रहा कि यार धूप आई हुई है, क्यों नहीं आया ये बंदा. So emotional intelligence help you to be very very fair and clear in your sayings. आप बता सकते हो अगले बंदे को very clearly कि I'm stuck in rain, I'm stuck in traffic, something has happened and that's not letting me come. कई बार होता है ना कि हम Zoom मीटिंग के लिए बैठे हैं और Zoom ही नहीं काम कर रहा, किसी वजह से नेटवर्क नहीं आ रहा है, another person is waiting and thinking कि यार ये क्या है, this is not professional and all that. But things happen, technology happens, अचानक से चला गया screen, you can't do anything, but you can tell the other person that yes, this is a situation and I'm trying, and give me a few minutes. If this happens, we will do it now. If not, maybe we meet sometime later or do it later. Okay, so uncertain time, difficult times हमें resilient होना भी बताते हैं, काम होना भी बताते हैं, pause होना भी बताते हैं. It's all our choice. हम क्या choose करते हैं ये हमारे हाथ में है. Nobody makes us angry, we choose anger. If I want to be angry, I choose it. If I want to cry, I choose it to cry. You are not saying me, Lata, you cry. This is a situation, you should cry. I am crying because I am thinking, these are my thoughts that are making me cry. I am feeling angry because these are the thoughts I am running in my mind again and again. And most of the time, situations happen and they are gone. But what we do as humans is we replay. We keep replaying the situation again and again and feel the intensity in the same way, in the same manner, no matter how much time has passed. किसी बचपन की बात को याद करके आप आज भी किसी पर उतना ही गुस्सा कर सकते हैं जितना आपने तब किया था. That is not happening now, but the situation, that is embedded in our minds can replay it and we can feel the same intensity again. We may cry, we may shout, we may take actions that are not good. वो हम कर सकते हैं. तो resilience क्या कहता है? Difficult से difficult situation में आप कैसे calm रह सकते हैं? How you can choose to be peaceful is being resilient, no matter how difficult the situation is. You have rightly said, the anger is the punishment we give ourselves for others' fault. And many a time, interestingly, जब हम गुस्सा होते हैं ना, जिस पर हम गुस्सा होते हैं उन्हें पता भी नहीं होता कि हम उन पर गुस्सा है. They are very happy, they are living their life happily and they don't even know somebody is angry on them. कोई बात आपने कही थी 10 लोगों के बीच में and now I'm very angry with you, I'm not talking to you. The other person has no idea that you felt bad about it, you got hurt because of it. So ऑफिसेज में आप देखो कई बार ना मीटिंग्स हो रही होती है, बहुत इंटेंसिफाई हो जाती है मीटिंग्स, बहुत इंटेंस मीटिंग्स में वी से सर्टेन थिंग्स दैट अदर पर्सन फील हर्ट. We don't realize we have hurt the other person and that other person might not talk to us for ages. Or maybe they resign that I don't want to work with you because you said so, right? But if I could empathize with people, if I could understand other people's emotions, I will be able to understand that, how to handle situation. And being the leader, being the owner of your own businesses, this is a must, skill that you need to be resilient in any situation. वो जो पैनिक बटन है ना उसे अपनी जेब में अंदर रखिए, नहीं दिखाइए टीम को. They should not know every situation that is going on with you, at the top level. कई बार फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं, कई बार बिजनेसेस बंद होने की कगार पे होते हैं, बट यू जस्ट कांट टेल इट टू एवरीवन इन द टीम दैट आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ क्लोजिंग द बिजनेस. दे विल पैनिक और जो काम चल रहा होगा ना वो भी बंद हो जाएगा. So being resilient is that, being calm and peaceful in difficult, uncertain situations. So how to achieve that? That's the question. Do you have any question? Anyone? आप क्या करते हो जब ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन होती है जिसमें बहुत ही पैनिक बटन दबाने वाली सिचुएशन आ जाती है? What do you do? How do you remain resilient in that? क्या करते हो आप? Anyone? Yeah, Gauri, you want to share?
Yes, we can take a break. We will need to give the break to other people as well and also to us. And in that case, after some time, it will get sorted automatically because the time is the best solution sometime. And also we need to talk with them after that to clear that what exactly happened. So clarity is also needed. So we need to analyze each and every person and they need to analyze themselves and I also need to analyze myself. And yeah.
So, as a leader, when we practice resilience ourselves, in that position, जहाँ पे हम कुछ run कर रहे हैं, we are responsible for so many people, who are working with us, then we have to practice resilience first ourselves, Then once we practice it, then only we can give it to others. So we all have heard that, you can't serve with an empty vessel. खाली बर्तन से हम किसी को कुछ नहीं दे सकते. We need to fill it up first. तो वो फिलिंग जो है ना, वो पहले हमारे अंदर होनी चाहिए. We need to be resilient to help other being resilient in difficult situations. So how do we do that is, तो ये एक आप देखो तो this is an activity that tells us if we practice these 6 things, they will help us being resilient in any situation, be it uncertain, be it, something that is coming on very hard on us. So first thing, I can pause, I can pause and you can write in the boxes what you can do in that situation. You can be mindful of the situation. What is exactly happening in that time? Kya chal kya raha hai, ho kya raha hai? Mindfulness is being present in the moment. Not thinking of the future, not thinking of the past. लेकिन अभी क्या हो रहा है? जैसे मैंने कहा ना, बारिश हो रही है. बारिश हो रही है, it's raining outside, you cannot step out, बहुत ज्यादा storm आ रहा है, just have to be there. Okay, you have to accept that yes, this is happening. So being mindful is being in the situation in that very moment. Okay, and thinking nothing else apart from that. Connect. It says connection are very, very important. Whenever you are in a situation that is stressful, that is uncertain, where you are thinking of, nothing can, happen now, we can't do anything. You have to connect with right people. Who you can connect to? You can connect with your mentors, your coaches, your friends, your family members, people who can help you, your co-founders, everybody, who can help you. Think of at least 3 people whom you can connect in a situation where you don't see any path forward. तो कनेक्शन हेल्प्स बिकॉज उस सिचुएशन में आप वो नहीं सोच पा रहे होंगे जो वो तीसरा बंदा सोच लेगा. We need to zoom out of our own problems to see what is the solution of the problem. When we are in the problem, we can never solve it. क्योंकि हम उस प्रॉब्लम में होते हैं, हम उस प्रॉब्लम में घिरे हुए होते हैं, राइट? वी कैन नॉट थिंक अबाउट एनीथिंग एल्स. सो यू जस्ट हैव टू डिटैच योरसेल्फ फ्रॉम द सिचुएशन, zoom out and see what you can do. See it as a third person. If this situation is happening with your friend, what you will suggest to him? Do the same thing with yourself. Okay, create, like you can create new ideas, you can create something new, some innovation, some idea, because most of the solutions come out from bad situations only. जो कई innovations होती है ना, वो तब होती है जब कोई रास्ता नहीं रह जाता. Like you see the उत्तराखंड में अभी जो हो रहा है, they are thinking of lot of things how to bring out those people stuck inside. तो अभी जो वो innovations कर रहे हैं ना, like पहले सेम सिचुएशन हुई थी थाईलैंड में जब केव वाला कंडीशन हुई थी. दे हैव अप्लाइड एवरीथिंग दैट डिडंट वर्क हियर. ये एक सिचुएशन ये भी बता रही है कि जो सॉल्यूशन किसी और के लिए काम किया जरूरी नहीं वो हमारे लिए भी काम करे. बट सी व्हाट हैपेंस इज, इस सिचुएशन में जहां पे सारी चीजें डिफिकल्ट लग रही हैं, इनोवेशन भी हो रहा है. दे आर थिंकिंग ऑफ डिफरेंट वेज टू ब्रिंग देम आउट. And definitely this innovation will help in future कि क्या नहीं करना है. When you are drilling, when you are inside a cave, when you are going to do such bigger projects, क्या क्या चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है, वो इस difficult situation से निकल के आएंगी. So creation is something that you can do when you are in an uncertain time. You can create new things. Stay fit, is very, very important. Being healthy mentally, physically is very important when you are running a business, you're doing your job, your career, बहुत जरूरी है कि आप हेल्दी रहें. अगर आप हेल्दी नहीं हैं तो बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती हैं. यू मे बी फाइनेंशियली फिट, योर बिजनेस मे बी ग्रोइंग, सब बहुत अच्छा है. नाउ यू कैन नॉट एंजॉय, यू आर सिक. This is not going to help. So even though, even in the bad of the situation, you need to stay fit. Make sure you are eating healthy, you are drinking enough, plenty of fluids you are taking, you are exercising, giving yourself some me time, and relaxing is important. तो ये 5 चीजें अगर आप लिखोगे ना, I'll give you a sheet also through Team Strategize. They will send you an email. उसमें ये sheet होगी. This can help you, in any situation where you feel stuck. Just think of this sheet and you can think, what can I do to come out of it? And this will help you. Okay, this has helped me several times. I have used it many times myself. So just you need to take a pen and a paper and write on it what you can do in that situation. क्या किया जा सकता है? That will take you forward. Rather than this is a problem, let's discuss the problem. Let's discuss the solution. क्या किया जा सकता है? Let's come up with solutions. Rather than problem है, let's acknowledge, all of us acknowledge that this is the problem we have. And now tell me how to come out of it. And in that solution, make sure you are connected, you are creating something new, you are staying yourself fit, you are relaxing also in that situation. Sleeping, taking nap, is very, very powerful. Do all of that, because that helps, your brain regenerate, and new neurons are found when you relax, when you sleep. तो नए आइडियाज भी तभी आते हैं. आप फ्रेश माइंड से जब सोचते हैं ना, तो आपको नए आइडियाज आते हैं. And being mindful, accept the situation, whatever it is. Just don't fight with the situation. You can't fight with many things that are out of our control. Okay. And then you can always pause. Take a pause whenever needed. No matter how many times you need to take a pause, take that pause. Have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea, talk to your friend, just go for a walk, but do it. You will see the difference that it makes. This is again the example, when we are mindful, we can practice gratitude, we can listen to music, we can take a bath, read a book, splash water on my face, I can sing a song, clean, I can create a journal, I can bake, anything that brings you happiness, joy. Do that. Ye sab aap kar sakte ho. This is a very simple exercise, but you can choose your own, that what you can do to be connected with people, to relax, to take a pause. Any of these can be very, very helpful. अच्छा, तो अब इसमें आते हैं, like, what are some of the challenges you are facing in your startup right now? क्या चल रहा है, कहाँ पे you are feeling, that this is the situation, या ये situation है जो मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा stress देती है, या this is somewhere I'm stuck. So you can write on chat, or if you really want to discuss, you can unmute and discuss as well. क्या challenges हैं? सबसे बड़ा challenge क्या है आपका in your startup right now?
Ma'am, connecting with the right people.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the main problem, I think.
Anyone else? Connection is one thing. Jahangir, you want to speak?
Yeah, ma'am, you said about the challenges that we face when we try to go for the startup. मैम when somebody, जब भी कोई चाहता है कि वो स्टार्टअप के लिए जाता है, तो उसके पास पहले ही प्रोडक्ट नहीं होता है. अगर हम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स पर्सपेक्टिव से देखेंगे, तो अगर मैं अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी की तरह नजर डालूंगा, तो अभी तक 3-4 साल में काफी इनोवेशंस हुई है, जो जिनके पेटेंट्स ग्रांट भी हुए हैं. तो उनके जो उन्होंने चीजें इनोवेट करी है, वो भी रॉ शेप में है. लाइक दे डोंट हैव दैट फाइनल प्रोडक्ट जिसको मार्केट में कल को बेच सके. तो आई गेस वो चीज है, लाइक वहां पे बच्चे क्या होता है, वो स्टक हो जाते हैं, उनको उसके बाद पता नहीं होती कि वो कहाँ लेना है. ठीक है, उनको ये भी पता होती है कि DPIIT समथिंग, देयर इज समथिंग DPIIT सर्टिफिकेट, there is something MSME registration, so they know all these things like LLP, limited liability partnership and private limited. They have this kind of a knowledge, but ये जो प्रोटोटाइप को कन्वर्ट करना है एक मार्केटेबल प्रोडक्ट में, यहाँ पे मुझे लग रहा है कि देयर इज अ गैप, पर्टिकुलरली इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. मुझे लग रहा है बहुत ज्यादा है कि एक प्रोडक्ट को बनाने में बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है बच्चों को, कॉलेजेस को, यूनिवर्सिटीज को, NITs को. यहाँ पे जैसे बाहर के NIT, जैसे IIT बॉम्बे की बात करें, कानपुर की बात करें, there is some incubation centers where people incubate themselves and to go for something big, like they actually manufacture things there. But यहाँ पे I guess वो मुझे फ्लॉ लग रहा है. तो ये I guess is one of the biggest challenge जो कल को हमारे कंट्री को भी हेल्प कर सकता है, अगर इस चीज को कल को ओवरकम किया जा सकेगा.
Yeah, definitely. So, yes, these are some of the challenges, and believe me, when I go to a lot of other conferences, ये बहुत ही common है, in among startups, कि they have a very brilliant idea. They have, brought their product to ready to market even, उनको prototype तक ready है, but they don't know who are the customers, whom to sell. वहीं पे आके वो इनोवेशन खत्म हो जाता है. वो क्या करते हैं, कुछ उन्होंने एग्जीबिशंस लगाई, वहां पे उनको बुलाया, एंड देन दे शो इट कि ये है, बट हाउ मेनी इन्वेस्टर्स दे रियली गेट. वो इन्वेस्टर्स गायब हो जाते हैं, वो फंडिंग गायब हो जाती है, वो कहाँ चले जाते हैं उन्हें पता नहीं होता. रिसेंटली वी हैड अ मीटिंग विद अ VC. ही टोल्ड अस दैट ही वाज पार्ट ऑफ वन ऑफ सच रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट इन देहरादून, एंड 5000 ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो कभी मार्केट में आए ही नहीं, और उन्हीं में से कुछ ऐसे प्रोडक्ट हैं जो बहुत अमेजिंग काम कर रहे हैं मार्केट में आज की डेट में. तो डिफरेंस क्या था जो मुझे समझ आया उस मीटिंग में? एक डिफरेंस ये था कि जो लोग गवर्नमेंट पे और यूनिवर्सिटीज पे रिलाय करके बैठे थे लैब्स में, कि हमारा रेडी टू गो टू मार्केट प्रोडक्ट है, लॉन्च के लिए रेडी है, हमें सिर्फ फंडिंग चाहिए टू रियली मैन्युफैक्चर इट एंड टेक टू मार्केट, वो वहीं रह गए। लेकिन वो लोग जिन्होंने ये प्रोडक्ट खुद बनाया अपने दम पर, मार्केट में भी ले गए और ऐसी कंपनी से डायरेक्ट बात करी जिन्हें इंटरेस्ट आया उनके प्रोडक्ट में, सक्सीडेड। तो इन दोनों में जो मुझे डिफरेंस लगा ना, हमारे लिए ब्लॉकेज कहाँ पे आ गया यूनिवर्सिटी में, क्योंकि वो यूनिवर्सिटी का था, फंड खत्म हो गए, उन्होंने वहीं पे दरवाजे बंद कर दिए। लेकिन जो खुद कर रहा है उसके लिए तो आसमान है, उसके लिए कोई दरवाजा बंद नहीं है। दे कीप ऑन फाइंडिंग डिफरेंट they got the investors, not just pan India. They have big companies lining up saying कि हमें आपका प्रोडक्ट खरीदना है। तो यहाँ पे वो डिफरेंस है। Again, being an emotionally intelligent can help us. How? We need to see where we are stuck. If I am dependent on government bodies, my university, I'll be stuck there because ये funding वहीं तक आएगी जब तक उन्हें funding मिल रही है। लेकिन when I'm doing my own innovation, when sky is the limit for me, then who's going to stop me? No one. And believe me, many startups, I'll come to the facts that how many startups close, within 2 years of their formation. वो इसीलिए बंद हो जाती है क्योंकि उन्हें लगता है उनके पास फंड नहीं है। एक्चुअल में उनके पास करेज नहीं है, एक्चुअल में वो बाहर नहीं जा रहे हैं। दे आर नॉट क्रॉसिंग देयर ओन लिमिट्स, they are not reaching out to people who may be interested in their program or may be interested in their products. Okay, the moment when we do that, you will see you can reach to any government, anywhere you can do it. And ये किसने कहा है कि सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट ही हमें हेल्प करेगी? There are people who have innovated things and have done businesses on their own. And then government picture में बाद में आई कि now we are interested in your product. बताओ हम क्या हेल्प करें? तो मजा तब आएगा जब गवर्नमेंट आपको आगे से बुला रही है कि आई वांट टू वर्क विद यू, कम विद मी, यहाँ आइए, हमें दिखाइए अपना प्रोडक्ट। रादर देन हमने आपको फंड किया था, यहाँ तक आपने ये प्रोडक्ट बनाया है, अब फंड नहीं है, अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता। एंड 2-4 लोग आपका प्रोडक्ट बंद कर देते हैं। वो 2-4 लोग ही होते हैं जो फंड के बारे में बात करके बता देते हैं कि अब नहीं हो पाएगा आगे। ओके, सो यू नीड टू वर्क विद योर ओन इमोशंस, यू नीड टू सी व्हाट solutions you have, can you take it out in the open market and reach out to people who will be interested in it. क्या एक बार वो कोशिश करनी चाहिए या नहीं? Okay, so every problem has a solution, but just it ends when we stop. जब हम सोच लेते हैं कि अब आगे solution नहीं है, वो वहीं खत्म हो जाती है। So these are, yeah, Jahangir.
Ma'am, I'll pose a simple question here. Ma'am, you said that innovators and startup ventures, they actually start their ventures. They actually rely on the government fundings, university fundings, and IT fundings. And there are people who actually get success, जो खुद एक्चुअली बिजनेस को एक्चुअली आगे ले जाते हैं, लाइक जो कंपनीज को अप्रोच कर रहे हैं। बट ये चीज मतलब मैं ये चीज आपकी टोटली एग्री कर रहा हूँ। बट व्हाट इफ a simple a common person who is more actually involved in academics, having a less knowledge about the companies and the private sector, and उसको ये भी पता है कि जो मेरी innovation है इसमें दम है, इसमें potential है, लेकिन he is not able to get the मेरा market क्या है, which company tomorrow will get actually this idea and to make this product and to commercialize it, वो चीज लैग हो रही है। तो मैम ये क्वेश्चन मेरा है कि हाउ टू ये जो गैप है इसको कैसे फुलफिल किया जाएगा? Need your little bit guidance about this.
Yes, we need to actually research the market properly. That is the first thing that most of the innovators and companies don't do in startups. हमें जो वो market research करना है ना, idea तो सबके पास है. We have 10,000 of ideas. Every day we can have thousands of ideas. कि ये business किया जाए, वो business किया जाए. Is there? लेकिन audience कौन है? Who is the consumer? And consumer client कौन है मेरा? Do they really need this product? ये research हमें करनी पड़ेगी. This is something that we will have to go out and talk to people. क्या आपको ये चाहिए? If we bring this product to market, will you buy it from us? ये काम तो खुद ही करना पड़ेगा। ये कोई हमें बना के थाली में सजा के नहीं देने वाला है कि कि ये आपके कस्टमर्स हैं, इनके लिए बनाइए आप ये प्रोडक्ट। No, this won't work. I need to go out and check with customers whether I'm bringing up this product. Will you buy it? And उनसे पहले just stand in front of the mirror and ask, will you buy your own product or not? That is the biggest question we need to ask ourselves. कि अगर मैं अपने आप को एज अ पेरेंट आज सोचूं, एक मेरे पास आता है क्यू मैथ, एक आता है बायजूस, एक आता है अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट्स है, क्या मैं वाकई में इन्हें खरीदूंगी? If the answer is no, then I should not get into the same kind of product. Because मेरे जैसे बहुत लोग हैं जो नहीं खरीदेंगे. I'm sending my child to school for what? If I have to buy, a different product outside, tuition, yeah, coding, yeah, something robotics, these are not going to make any change in my child's future. Will I go out and buy it or not? If not, then I need to think differently. I need to do something different. तो ये बेसिक रिसर्च हमें खुद ही करनी है. आप IIM में चले जाओ, IIT में चले जाओ, ये मार्केट रिसर्च वाला जो पहला स्टेप है ना, ये हर स्टार्टअप को करना पड़ेगा. They need to know how many clients they have and how many products they can sell. So quickly, I need to move because we have less time. See, this is a study, research-based study that says, according to a study, around 70% of startups fail within their first 20 months of operation. This high failure rate underscores the importance of resilience in overcoming the numerous challenges that startups face. तो कई स्टार्टअप 2 साल होने से पहले ही बंद हो जाती हैं. Survival rate beyond the first year. It says the US Bureau of Labor Statistic report that approximately 20% of new businesses fail during the first 2 years of being open, 45% during the first 5 years, and 65% during the first 10 years. These statistics highlight the need of resilience as a critical factor in startup longevity. Again, the impact of economic downturns, many a times economic reasons. During economic downturns, startups often face increased challenges. The National Bureau of Economic Research found that the Great Recession led to a significant decline in the number of new businesses. Resilient startups that weathered this period demonstrated the importance of adaptability and perseverance. So, only those startups, जो survive कर पाए, these hurdles in their journey, initial journey. और कोई भी startup, even government has declared a startup for 10 years. आप जब एक business start करते हैं ना, वो अगले 10 साल तक startup की category में आती है. Why? Because it may take that long time to build a business. एक business बनने के लिए किसी भी नए venture को 10 साल लग सकते हैं. But we, what we do as new entrepreneurs, we want success overnight. हमें लगता है वो नहीं चलेगा यार, नहीं हो रहा है, बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, and we just want to shut it down. आप ये भी देखोगे businesses में you don't have regular income. कभी एक महीने you get a good amount of clients, good money, अगले 2 महीने बिल्कुल शांत, फिर अचानक से 3rd month में you get something. तो ये up and down are a part of your business journey. We need to know this. We need to again accept that this is the journey we have. It's not like a salary where we get on a certain date some amount. तो business में ups and down आएगा. ये 2 examples मैंने लिए हैं Airbnb और WhatsApp के. They all were startups, they had a new idea. Airbnb को reject किया था initially, nobody trusted them कि कौन अपना घर देगा, for rent to an unknown company. But आज की date में, most of the people, even in India, you see Airbnb is a name. People search for Airbnb while they are going for a long vacation. If you are going for a shorter vacation, you look for a resort, you look for a hotel. लेकिन अगर आपका duration 10 दिन, 15 दिन, 1 महीने का है, you will prefer Airbnb today. But in initial days, they were rejected. Like nobody was trusting them. But their founders, continue to, be there. They continued. 1 country, 2 country, 3 country. आज दुनिया भर में Airbnb, इनकी अपनी कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है. But they have the most, आप देखो तो सबसे ज्यादा hotels, सबसे ज्यादा services इनके पास है. From villas to bungalows to apartments, they have in every city and every country of the world. Okay. WhatsApp again is another example. It was a startup, and then initially they had financial struggles. People didn't believe in them, but the founders persist saying that we want to give a simple messaging solution to people. उन्होंने उस vision पे stuck किया, and today see we all can't survive without WhatsApp. Even our governments work on WhatsApp. 3 साल जो school चले हैं ना इंडिया में WhatsApp पर ही चले हैं. Like every message we got on WhatsApp for children, every program that we were having on WhatsApp. So this is where WhatsApp has reached कि Facebook ने उसे acquire कर लिया, and now it is going to new नए innovations भी उसमें हो रहे हैं. तो see, these companies were just a thought when they started. You can see today they are like amazing, they are doing amazing things in the world and changing how the world does business.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Yeah, Gary.
मैम एक्चुअली जो स्टार्टअप फेल होते हैं ना, क्योंकि फाउंडर को मेंटल ब्लॉक आ जाता है, क्योंकि इतने दिन तक कुछ हो नहीं रहा है। सो उसके लिए मतलब ऐसा कुछ सेशंस वगैरह होता है क्या, कि जो हम
बिल्कुल होता है। और ये अगर आप 8 पॉइंट्स देखें तो दिस इज फॉर आवर सेल्फ, लाइक आवर फाउंडर्स लाइक अस, व्हाट वी नीड टू डू व्हेन आवर स्टार्टअप इज फेलिंग और नॉट, आवर आइडिया इज नॉट वर्किंग. The first thing is adaptability. We need to quickly adapt to the need of the customers. Many a times as founders we get attached to our own product. हमें बड़ा प्यार हो जाता है अपने प्रोडक्ट, अपने आइडिया से, हम उसे चेंज ही नहीं करना चाहते. बट रियलिटी में पीपल want something else, so we need to adapt to that change. We need to adjust our strategies कि चाहिए क्या. अगर मैं कहूँ मुझे यही प्रोडक्ट अच्छा लगता है एंड यही मैं मार्केट में लाना चाहती हूँ, मुझे लगता है लोगों को इसकी जरूरत है, बट लोगों को ऐसा नहीं लगता, तो आई नीड टू चेंज. I need to adapt to what exactly they need, because business is all about clients. It's not about me as a person or a founder or as an entrepreneur or a businessman. तो आपने देखा होगा कई businesses over time have changed and have drastically changed. वो क्या थे और वो आज क्या करते हैं is totally different from where they started and where they are now, but they are still in the market. Second is perseverance. You need to think of a longer vision कि आपका vision क्या है आज से 10 साल 20 साल बाद अपने business को लेके. You need to come backward, like 20 साल बाद आपका business कैसा होगा ये सोच के आपको आज business करना है. If you are just thinking कि कल क्या होगा, you won't survive for longer. 2 साल तो बहुत लंबा समय है. 6 महीने में भी कई कंपनीज बंद हो जाती हैं. I have my friends, who keep opening new businesses every 3 months. कि अब एक नया आइडिया है, अब इस पे काम करेंगे. फिर वो नहीं चला, अब एक नया आइडिया है, अब इस पे काम करेंगे. You need to stick to your own business beliefs and you need to stick to your idea of business. उस पे पूरा जब तक आपने काम नहीं किया है ना, उसको बंद मत होने दीजिए. And think of a longer vision. Have a purpose in your business. कि क्यों कर रहे हैं? Your why has to be very, very strong. Then learning from your failures. What's not working, you need to learn from it. Do not do something regularly that is not giving you results. अगर आपको इसके लिए कुछ डिवीजन अपना बंद करना पड़े, कोई पोर्शन बंद करना पड़े, go for it, because see, you want to really bring something great in the market, which is okay. आपको modify करना पड़े, आप कीजिए. अब आप साइंटिस्ट को देखिए, रिसर्चर्स को देखिए, they keep changing things, because वो नहीं काम कर रहा होता. अगर वो उसी में रुक जाएंगे तो innovations होंगी ही नहीं. They need to bring in new things every day. Flexibility. As our entrepreneurs, we need to be very, very flexible to other people's thought, vision, suggestions. हमें सबका सुनना चाहिए. Definitely we are the owners, we can decide for ourselves, but definitely you need to be flexible to bring in change. अगर कोई suggest कर रहा है कि change करना है, तो we need to bring in that change. That makes us resilient people. Okay. Leadership and team resilience. As a leader, I need to be resilient myself. I need to practice what all I suggested. Same I need to teach to my team members also. अगर मैं खुद resilient नहीं हूँ, emotionally intelligent नहीं हूँ, I cannot think that my team members will be. They are only learning from me how to cope with situation, what to do in different situations. So we need to teach them as we are practicing. Okay, so they learn from us. So just not thinking about me as a business owner कि मेरा business है, मुझे चलाना ही है. I need to think is collectively that business क्या करना चाहता है. कई बार as a founder you have to detach yourself from business and think the profits that you can give to business. कि क्या ऐसा करने से business को फायदा है. अगर आप ये सोच के चलेंगे ना तो business चलेगा. लेकिन जहां मेरा आ गया ना, मैं business में, वहां पे सब failure शुरू हो जाता है. When owners start thinking that they are the sole everything to the business. Business runs by teams, business runs by clients, vendors. There are so many people who run your business, so we need to think of all of them before deciding anything. तो वो जो leadership है ना, that has to be on top, and being resilient leader is important. Risk management. You need to think of your financial risk. सबसे बड़ा होता है किसी भी business को close होने के लिए. So make sure whenever you are starting a business, have a 6 months plan, 1 year plan, 2 year plan, so that when you hire someone, you know that I can keep this person for 2 years, no matter how my business runs. Minimum. So if you think that way, your business will not fail at least for 2 years, क्योंकि वो चलता रहेगा. जब आपको ये सरदर्द हो जाएगा ना कि अरे यार मैं सैलरी कहाँ से दूं, you are already on the downpour of your business. आपका business वैसे ही बंद होने की कगार. So you should not worry about giving salaries to employees. So make sure आपका जो funding है ना, that things of those lines कि मेरा खर्चा चलना चाहिए, no matter if it is only coming from my business and going to my business. That is okay. And being an owner, make sure you have some amount for yourself also. I have seen many founders not taking any salary from their business and saying कि नहीं अभी business चलाते हैं. Over the time, you will be the one who will be the most suffering out of it. आपको भी फैमिली है, आपको भी ट्रैवल करना है, यू हैव टू डू क्लाइंट मीटिंग्स, यू हैव टू हैव लॉट्स ऑफ जो खर्चे होते हैं वो चलाने हैं आपको. सो मेक श्योर योर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट, थिंक अबाउट ऑल ऑफ दीज लाइन्स. एक सैलरी फिट कीजिए और उसको 2 साल तक चलाइए. मेक श्योर यू आर वर्किंग दैट वे, राइट? Emotionally intelligent. Again, being emotionally intelligent is important. Keep acknowledging your emotions, practice emotional intelligence, be empathetic with people, connect with people, talk to them, network, take suggestions. कोई बुराई नहीं है लोगों से बात करके उनसे आइडियाज लेने में. Keep doing that. So that makes you more emotionally intelligent, connected person, and you will see your business will never fail when you are a social person. जब आप लोगों से जुड़े हुए हैं ना, when you network, when you keep forming new networks, your business can never die. It will not, because you will always get support from your friends, your clients, your referrals, they will keep coming up. Okay. Then resourcefulness is again, resilient startup are resourceful in finding solutions. So make sure you discuss solutions more than problems. You have to, check on that what all your resources can do. Do not hire person because they have one expertise. Hire person who have 10 expertise, who can do anything in any situation. Okay. And being a founder yourself, make sure you are also a person who can do multiple things, who can learn multiple things, from accounting, from salesperson to a leader, to a somebody caregiver. Be every person in that startup. You have to be, until your business becomes a real business and it's running on its own. तब आप बोल सकते हो I am the owner and founder of this business. Till then you are everybody. Actually, you are managing A to Z. Do not say that I cannot do it. You have to do it. Go out, do research, market research करो. आप जाओ, लोगों के साथ खड़े हो, help करो. Do everything you can. जब आप करोगे ना, आपकी टीम भी करेगी. Because they will see. They cannot say this is not my job. In startups, ये line चलती ही नहीं कि this is not my work. You have to do everything. You have to be designer, graphic designer, writer. You have to be your own critic, everything. So वो resourcefulness develop करने से भी you will be able to run your business. So make sure you remember all these key points. And this is some homework for all of you. Practice self-awareness. Keep, acknowledging your emotions. Self-regulation, when you are aware of your emotion, make sure you are utilizing your emotions well, so you take better decisions. Keep motivating yourself by making small little goals, and also, always celebrate small or bigger wins. Always make sure that, because they become the bigger wins when you look back. Okay. Empathy, be empathetic with yourself. You are doing your best. You have done your best. You will do your best. With that in mind, you help others, understand others that they are also doing their best. Okay. कई बार हमें ना पीछे की stories पता नहीं होती लोगों की. People are working with us, but we hardly know what they are going through, what happening in their family, what they have come through, So be very empathetic and kind with everyone who is working for you, working with you. Then social skills, they keep developing, nurturing your relations, network often, go meet new people, because you have no idea who will come up and, bring a new client or new venture for you through your social connections. Then building resilience startup is again, practice resilience and help your team members practice resilience. When we fail, it is a failure of everybody. It's not just that business has failed, but being the leader, the owner, take that responsibility on you. But when it's successful, make sure you give it to each and every person of your company. Everyone is responsible for the success. But failures, own it. Take on yourself. That will make you a resilient leader. Okay. Continuous learning and growth. Make sure you keep learning, you meeting people, you're doing new courses, because technology is changing faster than, we have done all our studies. Every year new technology is coming up, and with AI, things have drastically changed. Everything has changed. It can replace any person in the world now. Even we talking like this, they can replace us also. Lata is busy somewhere. My, monochrome can come and talk to you guys just by recorded video. Okay. Then community engagement. Make sure you are equally giving time to your community, NGOs, serving volunteer responsibilities. Uske liye bhi time nikaliye, because as a leader, as a business owner, you need to know what is the demand in the market. और वो बेस्ट वहीं से आएगा जब आप कम्युनिटी में एंगेज होंगे, क्योंकि पीपल कीप टॉकिंग थिंग्स देयर, ये चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, you know what they need and you can create that. So with that, I'll end my session today. What did you learn from the session? You can write on chat or just unmute and you can tell us that how was it, because it was a very short time, though I have taken a long time, but yes, we will try to give you more in this. So you can connect with Team Strategize. They will come up with, we'll be starting a certification program in AI in January. So you can connect with them and definitely you'll get more information about it. So yes, you're learning from today's session. One word, one sentence, and then we can close.
Thank you, Lata. Thank you. It indeed was an excellent session. I'm sure all of you loved it. I will also request, while you're putting down that one-liner or one word, if you could put in your email IDs so that, if Lata wants to send something, we could do that as inputs after the session. And I'll also request all of you to just switch